Hi friends, thanks for joining me in this video. I hope that everyone is enjoying the summer months. I wanted to come here and share with you some of my favorite new makeup releases and the products that I think are worth the splurge and maybe you would want to try out. These are products that stand out to me. I tried to limit myself to only, I think around 10 items that I find to be really beautiful and I reach for them on a daily basis. Basically, these are the products that are on my top shelf that I use daily. So let's go ahead and get started. Now here I'm going to start with my personal favorite, and this is a blush. This is a new blush color from Westman Atelier, and if you have been following me, you probably know that I love the Westman Atelier cream blushes. These are the blushes that I most often use in my daily life, and the new color that I have is Coquette. She recently launched this color. It is exclusive to Westman Atelier's website. This is a dream come true color for my skin tone, and I think that a lot of people who have fair skin tone to light skin tone are going to enjoy this color a lot because it is like a perfect pick-me-up color. It just makes me look young. It's a light, almost like a peachy pink color. It has, I would say, the equal amounts of peach and pink. It's very interesting because it looks like more like a peachy color here in the bullet, but then when I swatch it on my skin, it appears to be a little bit more pink. So it gives me this dull kind effect. It just gives me this effect of young looking face, which I like. And this color is exclusive to Westman Atelier's website. And for the longest times, people in Europe who are based in Europe like me, we could not shop from Westman Atelier USA because of the high shipping costs and also the customs. So we had to fill in a lot of documents. Also, we had to pay a lot of taxes. And I'm happy to tell you that I've tested now the website. I've placed a few orders from Westman Atelier's website from a couple of European countries. And we do not pay customs taxes anymore. So the shipping from the US is 10 euro for different countries. And the products arrive with DHL. They arrive without having to pay taxes or fill in documents, which is great for everyone who is based in Europe. I also had a few of you message me on Instagram telling me that it's the same for you as well. So apparently people who are based in the European Union, now we can shop from Westman Atelier's website, which is amazing. And the shipping being 10 euro is a very reasonable price for shipping, I think. My next favorite is again a blush, and this is one of the new liquid blushes from Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Blush, and I absolutely love this color. This color in particular that I love is 50.5. I'm going to link to a video where I use this color, but this is basically, it's almost like, it's like their concealers, exactly like their concealers. It comes with the same applicator. It's so easy to apply, and this one, I mostly carry this one in my handbag every day because if I need to refresh my face very quickly, I can just apply this one. I usually do not use the applicator to apply this one just to avoid some bacteria, but I usually am going to take a little bit. I'm going to take it on the back of my hand, and again, it's a beautiful, almost like a peachy with a little bit of pink color, and I take it with my fingertips. I apply just on my cheeks. I'm not going to apply now because I already have enough blush, but it's just a very easy pick-me-up color. So let me go ahead and show you actually this. My arm is very, very tanned right now. It's as dark as it would ever get because I went to Greece for a few days and it was amazing. I absolutely love Greece. It's one of my favorite countries, and I went to some museums also. I love ancient Greek history and I love reading about ancient Rome as well. It was such an amazing experience for me, and I'm always fascinated when I read history. When I go to museums, I usually like to prepare myself prior to going to museums, because I want to know what I'm looking for and what I'm looking at. So I just wanted to show you also Westman Atelier. Westman Atelier is a little bit more pink and Giorgio Armani is a little bit more peach. So these colors are amazing. These colors are just so perfect, so beautiful. My next favorite, again, this is going to be a product from Westman Atelier. This is their latest release. and it's they added a new shade to their super loaded tinted highlighters, and I love these. I have all of them except for Peau de Soleil, which is way too dark for my skin tone. And they added, this is Peau de Peony. It is the newest shade from the super loaded tinted highlighters, and look, it matches my shirt. It was created to cherish my favorite flower, peony. I absolutely love peonies, and this color is really nice. It's like a cool lilac color, I would call it, almost like a lilac. It's exactly the color of some of my favorite peonies. And this one is nice. It's actually a saturated color. So let me go ahead and show you a swatch, a quick swatch. And of course, I'm going to probably insert some footage here. I love these products from Westman Atelier. I think that it's one of the most, overall, all of the super loaded tinted highlighters are exactly what I like and what I want from a high-end and luxury makeup. To pay for something that is a little bit more different from what I'm going to find in drugstore. I don't think these kind of products have dupes, because this is a cream product. It's somewhere in the middle between a blush and a highlighter. You can use it as a blush or as a highlighter. This one, the color is very pretty. It's cool toned. And I believe that all of the other actually super loaded tinted highlighters are more warm, because even Peau de Rosé, it is a warm rose color. Peau de Santé, again, it is a warm color. And this one is the first one that is cool. Let me go ahead and actually zoom in so that you can see. It's very sheer, beautiful. I usually like to apply it like somewhere in the middle between a blush and a highlighter, or like a blush topper. I don't like to pile on too much product like Gucci Westman shows usually in her demos. And I think that some of you actually in the past have been telling me that you do not like how the super loaded tinted highlighters look because they look way too shiny. Well, if you apply it like Gucci Westman, like she likes to apply it in the demos, she likes to apply these with a brush and all over the cheek, it is going to be way too shiny. It is going to create this more how should we call it, like more courageous, more adventurous kind of makeup look that is going to give you this really intense glow on the cheeks. But what I love to do about these products, the super loaded tinted highlighters, I like to apply them lightly with my fingers, not with a brush, with my fingers, because I have a lot more control that way. And I like to apply them high here as a highlighter or as a blush topper, and that's how they help me to lift my face and literally make me look younger, because it is a very exceptional product. But I think that it does have a little bit of a learning curve. So if you're someone who works in an office, if you're a working professional, you wouldn't really want to grab this with a brush and apply this all over your cheeks, because it is going to be way too shiny. It is going to create this more editorial kind of look, or more this kind of Sunday glowing goddess kind of look, as opposed to professional makeup look with the lifted face features. So if you want to get this more well-rested business kind of makeup look, this more natural, elegant makeup look that is going to give you more youthful complexion, these are excellent, all of them, depending on your preference, of course. But you have to apply them lightly with your fingertips, like a blush topper or like a highlighter, and they give you this instant lift to the face. That's how I like to use them. Next, we're moving on to a Chanel makeup release. I actually have a couple of Chanel makeup releases that I have been loving lately. Now, one of the products that stands out to me is their latest release for summer 2024, and this is part of their Imaginary Garden makeup collection, the Light and Berry blush and highlighter duo. I love these products from Chanel. I do not think that these are going to get a hard pan. I have a full review which I'm going to link. I think that the color is quite unusual for Chanel, quite exceptional. I looked at my makeup collection, my Chanel products, and I do not find something that is similar in color. I like the fact that here we have a highlighter and a blush. So these two colors can be used together. You can swirl them together for a more glowy look, or you can use separately the highlighter and the blush. I also like that the highlighter looks very flattering on the eyelids. The highlighter does not contain shimmery particles, and I'm going to link to my video where you can see this product in natural light compared also to the other compact, which has a coral shade and a golden highlighter. I prefer this one, and I think that this is going to be beautiful for all year round. Also, especially for the fall winter months when it's going to give this very healthy looking skin. And overall, I really like it. Now the blush is firmly pressed. It's almost like this baked gelée formula. I don't think that this is going to become hard, honestly, because this is the baked gelée formula, which doesn't get hard, but it doesn't look powdery. So you have to use brush with more firm bristles to pick up the blush specifically. I love this product. I really, really like it. I think it's something more exceptional that Chanel created. Next, we're moving on to the other creation from Chanel that I like and that they decided to make permanent, and this is the oversized Harmony powders. I really like the light coral, and I have been using it the whole summer. I usually like to place my brush between the bronzer and the highlighter and just give my skin a natural, healthy glow, sun-kissed look. And then I'm going to dip my brush in the blush and apply this on top. It just gives me the most beautiful, soft, healthy looking, soft glow makeup look, and I really like this one. At the time when I'm filming this video, the light coral is restocked, but the information that I have is that this is going to be permanent. It's probably going to be sold out again because the light coral, I think, is the one that everybody wants. I have been using it the whole summer since it was released, and I still did not get a hard pan. Now the quality of the powders, it is not my absolute favorite from Chanel, but the color combination is beautiful. The effect that I get on my face is beautiful. Now I wish this would have the old formula of Chanel's previous oversized healthy glow bronzers. They used to have a better formula. This one is a little bit more firm, but still the effect that I get on my face, I really like it. I want to say I would repurchase it, but I doubt that I will ever hit pan on this one just because it's so much. It's a lot of product, so I'm probably not going to hit pan on this one, but I really like this product. Again, it's not the old Chanel quality, but this one does not contain talc, and we know that brands are going into this direction now where the powders do not contain talc. If I have to compare the formula of the new blush and highlighter and this oversized palette, I prefer the formula of this one. It's better compared to this one, but I think that this one is worth the splurge just because of the beautiful healthy glow effect that it gives to my skin. The next product that I have, again, is from Chanel. I have two of their single eyeshadows that stand out to me. I've tried, I believe, all of them in store, and some of them I like more than others, but I'm going to share with you the two that I think are worth your attention and that I think are more beautiful and extraordinary than the rest. Now, one is going to come as no surprise. I think that everyone loves this one. This is this beautiful green, mint green, almost like a mint green color. It's really extraordinary, really beautiful, especially for the summer months. Now, to me, this color, personally, to me, it speaks summer, and I love it. I also love the formula. It's very soft, nice. It is a little bit more powdery because, again, these do not contain talc. Looks beautiful on the eyelids. And I'm going to link to a video where you can see this one on my eyelids as well. And the other one is their top coat. Now, the top coat, it does look white. When you're going to see this on camera, it looks white. And when I look at this here, it looks white, but in fact it is the most beautiful. It has a little bit of pink, a little bit of this almost like dew chromatic color. It reminds me a summer sunrise, this color. It can be used alone or on top of your eyeshadows. When I touch it, it has an interesting texture, so it's almost like Chanel used to have one color that was carte blanche, again like a top coat. This one is similar. It's very fine when I touch it, and when I touch it, it's almost a little bit bouncy. So I just wanted to show you how it looks. It is something more extraordinary. It's something that I don't have in my collection, and it's something that I would absolutely recommend. Now, these two colors are more exceptional, and I think that they are worth your attention. The next product that I want to show you is an old favorite. It's newly purchased, but it's an old favorite. So this is the Sisley Fit to Lip Twist in the shade number 2, and it's the most beautiful pink color for the summer months. It's what I have on my lips today, and I think that the camera does not do justice to this color. Now, why I'm recommending this one? It is expensive, it is a Sisley product, but it doubles as a lip balm and a lipstick. It is like a 2-in-1. This is the only product that is capable of repairing my chapped lips, while at the same time giving me color. It is suitable for the office, it's suitable for going out when I want to just look pretty. It's so easy to use, and it's so comfortable on the lips. And this one is one of the products that is very, very suitable for people who have sensitive lips that easily get chapped. And if you always feel like your lipstick is somehow uncomfortable because it's either too oily or it's too matte and drying, this one, I literally do not feel it on my lips. I feel that my lips are nourished, hydrated, but not oily at the same time. This is a brilliant, brilliant product. This is just the most beautiful pink color. I couldn't skip this one. I had to mention it because it's my favorite. It has been a favorite for years, and I just thought that it's the summertime, so this is the time when I want to mention this color. Next, we're moving on to, I found in SPF water, which is new to me. I'm not sure if it's newly released, but it's new to me. And this one, I found this one to be irreplaceable when I was in Greece, because I was reapplying this one like all the time. It's so easy to apply, it's so easy to reapply. I have been applying this one on me, on myself, and on Nick as well. It comes out as spray. This is like SPF water. It's SPF 50. I'm going to write it in the description box. And it has hyaluronic acid. It feels amazing on the skin. And it's so fun to apply, and it's so fun to reapply. Now, since this is a spray, you're going to need more sprays, and I mostly use it to reapply the sunscreen. I usually am going to apply sunscreen before we go out, and then I'm going to use this one to reapply. But there is no, I haven't seen a more fun way to reapply my sunscreen, and this is actually the second one that I purchased. I purchased one, and then I purchased another one as well, because I loved it so much, and Nick loves it as well. And then the last product that I want to mention is body milk. This is a scented body milk. Again, not a new product, but something that I absolutely love, adore, and I have been repurchasing over the years. But this one, I feel like it just smells so nice. I sometimes would not even wear perfume, or this one I would say matches with different fragrances. The scent is so nice. This is the Mon Guerlain perfumed body lotion, and it has a really nice scent, almost like vanilla base, but with a little bit of cherry, which makes it so delicious, sophisticated, delicious at the same time. It has the Mon Guerlain fragrance, of course. It's perfumed with the Mon Guerlain perfume, but it almost smells a little bit like cherry and vanilla, and I find it to be especially suitable for the summer months. Something that I wanted to share with you, some of the scented body lotions actually cause irritation, especially in the summer months for me, for some reason, maybe because of the fragrance, or maybe because they don't have enough skincare ingredients. This one is not like that. This is one of the few that actually I can apply on my sensitive skin it does not cause irritation on my skin, and my skin actually feels incredibly nourished and hydrated with this one. I actually have one more product that I wanted to mention for the summer months, and I wanted to share with you a beauty secret. So this is the new Nuxe oil with rose gold shimmery particles. I usually like this kind of oils, especially for the summer months, but I wanted to share with you one tip that I like to do in the summer months. So if you have long hair like mine and you want to keep it healthy, shiny, one thing that you can do is, I really like the Nuxe oil for this, because just 1 or 2 drops, now depending on the length of your hair and the thickness of your hair, I like to apply this one before going out, to the length of my hair, before going out in the sunshine. And the shimmery particles are just something additional that I like. This is a dry oil that is suitable for body, face and hair. Now for the hair, I have been using it for the longest time. I have been using this one since my 20s, but usually the regular, the original oil. Now I like to use this one. So just 1 drop, but I'm going to show you how I like to use it. So for my hair is quite long, so I'm going to use that much. I'm going to use that much for my whole hair. So the key here is not to apply too much, because it's going to make the hair oily. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to rub this in my hands real nice. I'm going to first work this into my hands, and after that I'm slowly going to start to distribute this one into the lengths of my hair, starting from the very ends and then working my way upwards and all over the hair. And it does give shine. It gives also the scent to the hair, but it also protects the hair, and the hair is like, it's never really dry or exhausted. And don't go too high. So I usually like to start from here and downwards, but I make sure also to get real nice. The top layers of the hair are mostly exposed to the sunshine. So I'm always going to do that, especially if we are planning to spend a few hours outside. If I'm planning to spend a few hours outside, I'm certainly going to do that. And if you're spending the whole day at the beach or really outside, make sure to wear some kind of SPF. There are a lot of SPF sprays for hair as well. Don't forget to protect the hair, but this one is really good. As long as you don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, your hair is going to get greasy. But I absolutely love this one. I love this one also in my arms, legs, especially in the evenings. This one looks beautiful in the legs. And I have one last honorary mention. I have been loving these new lip balms from Givenchy. One is, they are both limited edition. I'm going to show you. But they are so nice, such a good quality. I don't know why it took me so long to try these balms. One is their newest collection, and this is with a beautiful pink color, but I have been using them a lot. I find that they moisturize my lips at the same time. They are very nourishing. They moisturize my lips and they look very, very beautiful. So both of these are limited edition. This is the summer collection. And then this one, I believe, was the spring collection. So this one might sell out quite quickly. It's a beautiful, they call it a pink color, but it's actually more like a, I would call it a nude color, more like a nude color, but I absolutely love both of these. And that was all for today's video. I wanted to keep this video short, and I wanted to share with you only the products that I reach for daily and that really stand out to me and that I think are worth the splurge, worth your attention. The products that I've tried a lot of new makeup lately, but these are the products that I keep in my top shelf. These are the products that I reach for daily. So that was all for today's video. Let me know what are your favorites. I also saw that there is a lot of other new makeup launches that I'm excited to try. I placed a few orders. Now I can't wait to share everything with you. Take care, and until next time, bye.